फिल, तुम्हें यकीन है ये काम करेगा? छत पर एक एलियन एंटेना लगाऊंगा तो मेरे पेरेंट्स बहुत गुस्सा होंगे।
कोई बात नहीं, मैंने उनसे कहा एक ट्री हाउस है।
हम सही वक्त पर पहुंचे हैं। आखिरकार पृथ्वी की टैगलाइन मुझे फायदा पहुंचाएगी। भूल जाओ, मुझे ये दुनिया ऐसा ही पसंद है। अब बहुत हो गया। मैं भी।
मैक्स, मेरी मदद करो।
मत करो लल्लू।
मैं बस इसी
ये क्या भूकंप है?
ये सब वायरस वाइन कर रहा है।
और पावर बढ़ाओ।
ठीक है।
वापस आ जाओ।
वो इस तरह से हमारे पोकेमॉन को नहीं ले सकते।
रोटल, रेजर लीफ।
अर्शिलीस, तू रोको उसे।
Here, story name is running away, means दूर भागना. No. So let us see why the writer wanted to give such kind of story. Through that we are just moving away or running away, not moving away but running away. Here you can see, first we will read about the writer. Herbert George Wells was an English writer, best known for his work in science fiction. He is sometimes called the father of science fiction and shares this title with another famous author, Jules Verne. His most notable science fiction work include The War of the Worlds, The Time Machine, and The Island of Dr. Moreau. Here, first let us see what is science fiction, because writer is related to science fiction. Okay, so it means the story is also based on this only. Okay, as here it's mentioned, no, the war of the world, the time machine, is it? So let us see what is the meaning of this word. Deals with imaginative and futuristic concepts such as advanced science and technology, space exploration, time travel, extraterrestrial life. What is the meaning of exploration? Means an unfamiliar area, the area which was new or unfamiliar. Is it no? Time travels means movement. Extraterrestrial means the outside of the earth's life. Is it? So this story is based on these things which is not pertaining to our earth. They were having the continuous movement, light movement. They were very unfamiliar with us, or we are also very unfamiliar to them. Is it? It's totally depend upon the technology. Got it? As now I'm going to show you few clips. You just go through the clips, then only this story is clear before you.
और मेरा हुक्म मानो। तुम्हारे एलियंस का यहाँ कोई काम नहीं।
पेंटिंग खराब मत करो।
सिग्नल करीब आ रहा।
I think you must have gone through the clips, enjoyed a lot, and you all are very familiar with all these things, as we have studied over here that they are outside of the earth. So in Power Rangers, what we used to watch, these all things, no? In Pikachu, what we used to watch, those who are from outside the earth, as those having the movement, then they were very unfamiliar with us, and we are also very unfamiliar to them. Okay, so this is only we are going to study, no? Now I think this story is very easily understand by you, because now your concept is clear. This story is based on when two creatures from Mars arrived on Earth. Most people believe that they are harmless and have only come to visit our planet. But when a few people tried to communicate with them, the Martians flashed a green light and silently killed them. The narrator, who was also present there, is only saved because he is at the distance and escaped unnoticed. Terrified, he hurries to take his family to safety in another village. He himself, however, decides to return, as he is confident that the Martians will be easily defeated by the army. So in this, the narrator, what happened, he said that two creatures came from the Mars on his planet, means on our earth, and when the people start to communicate them, what they have done, they have flashed green light over them and killed them. As these all things we are watching through the cartoons, no, through the Power Rangers, is it?
लड़ने से कोई फायदा नहीं।
मैं हार नहीं मानूंगा। डायमंड हेड तुम्हारा सपना तोड़ देगा।
नेक फ्लोरेंस स्टाइल डीप डिश का कोई मुकाबला नहीं। भूल जाओ। तुम्हारा गाना घूम से बाहर ले आए।
वेल सॉरी, दुनिया को बुराई से बचाने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ।
So it was nearly 11 when I set out to drive my cart to Maybury. The night was very dark and hot, but I wanted to know how the battle between us and the Martians would end. So I drove steadily as the blood red glow on the horizon grew more prominent and mixed with the black clouds in the sky. What is this? I thought. What is going on? Here, what happened, what he has said, when it was nearly 11, so now he has to return, his house. But what he was doing, he was just watching, that he wanted to know what is the result between us and the Martians. And very soon he saw a blood red glow on the horizon grew more prominent, and black clouds in the sky. So when he saw this thing, that time he was wondered, what is this? And he started thinking, what's going on? Just then a bright green light lit up the road around me and showed the wood ahead. A line of green fire passed through the clouds in the sky and into the field of my left. It was the third Martian. Very soon, what he has seen here, first time there were two creatures, is it? But now what happened? Here he saw one more Martians. Means now there is a three Martians. Before I had time to think any more. Rain, thunder, and lightning burst upon us. My terrified horse raced down the hill as I noticed that something was moving down quickly in the opposite direction. So what happened? Before he started thinking anything, there was a rain, thunder, lightning. Okay. Then at first I thought it was the wet roof of a house. Then by a lightning flash I saw the thing clear and bright. How do I describe it? It was an enormous tripod, higher than houses, stepping over the young tree and smashing them. It was a walking machine. I watched in shock as another enormous tripod appeared from the wood, bending the trees to clear its way. It was rushing straight towards me. Then I panicked. What happened? First, he saw the Martians, as you have gone through, no, Power Rangers. First, you see 2, 3 came. Then later on, the whole army came. Like this way, no? The same thing here also. First, they saw the two creatures. Then, what happened? One more creature was there. Then later on, what happened? One tripod was there. Okay, and now what he think that the tripod start running towards the writer or towards the narrator. So now the narrator was panicked. See, no, such kind of pictures where we are easily able to see in the serial only, in the cartoons only, in the Power Rangers, Ben 10, Doraemon. No. So these all are the imaginary, but you children are taking very interest in such kind of stories, is it? So here, without stopping to look again, I desperately pulled my horse head to the right, but my cart toppled over on its side and I fell into a shallow pool of water. I crawled out almost immediately and hid under a bush. My horse had run away, and by the lightning flashes, I could see the upturned cart and a single wheel still spinning. What happened when such kind of things you are seeing? That time what happened? You start running, no? So that's why writer has given the name running away. Here you can see. He is running away. No, running away. दूर भाग रहा है, उसके पास नहीं जा रहा है. So that's why writer has given the name, narrator is here, running away. Here you can see in this picture also, this is Martian's tripod over here. And now what the narrator was doing, narrator is also running very fast. Though there was a rain, thundering, lightning, then too. Is it no? So that's why narrator has given the name of this story, running away. The enormous machine was walking slowly and going uphill, and this machine was walking slowly and moving towards the uphill. It had not noticed me, and this machine has not noticed to narrator. As it passed, it halted louder than thunder. Alu, alu, and joined its companion half a kilometer away. What happened when machine moving upside the hill? Then it started louder, alu, alu, and later on what he has seen that half a kilometer the other companion also came and joined this machine. I then realized the great danger I was in and ran towards the woods. I stumbled through the trees and darkness as I walked up the hillside. Near the top, I fell over something soft. A flash of lightning showed me that it was what remained of our neighborhood shops. It was completely burned. So here what happened because of the light of thundering and the light of these Martians. Through these lights, what the narrator has seen everything was clear. Why? Because everything was burned by these machines. Is it? Nervously, I moved on up the hill and entered my house. Trembling violently, I had heard voice from the Mavery bridge, but I was too frightened and tried to shout out to join them. So I went upstairs to my study and looked out through my window. The the thunderstorm the thunderstorm had passed. The towers of the Orient College and the trees around it had gone very far away. Here, so when he reached his house, he was very nervous. No, when you saw such kind of things and your condition was like this, so that time definitely you were very nervous. When he entered, he heard some voices over there, which voice frightened him. So he just wanted to know which kind of voices is this. For that, he just go up, and here what he saw, lit by red fire. The common was visible, the whole countryside was ablaze. Even when I peered into the red smoke, I could not see any people at all. So when he went up through his house, what he watched nothing was there. Everything was burned through these creature or through these machines. The fiery chaos had once been my little world. I had lived in it, safe and happy for years before the Martians arrived. What are they? I wondered. Are they intelligent machines? I felt this was impossible. Or does a Martian sit inside each tripod, controlling it like a robot? So now the narrator was start thinking, what is this? This machine. Is it Martian, or Martians are sitting inside these machines and they are just controlling this machine like a robot? These all things the narrator was start thinking. Okay, suddenly I heard a slight noise and leaned out of the window. A soldier was climbing down my garden fence. Are you trying to hide? I whispered. I am. Come into the house, I said. I went down opened the door and let him in. So here what happened? What he saw that he heard some sound, and in that sound he saw one soldier was there climbing in his garden. So he asked him, just whispered like this way, no? We are also whispering in the classroom, pen hai, pencil, do you have pencil? No, like this way. He was also whispering over there that wanted to hide yourself. Then the soldier was also there and said yes. So he came down, opened the door for him. Now he was talking with the soldiers. What happened? I asked. We didn't have a chance. He said, trembling, not a chance. The soldier was a part of the army sent to talk to the Martian, but the Martian had flashed the green light and killed everyone. Then they walked away. The soldier had lain still till the tripod left. Then he got up and ran. So here what happened, because he was a soldier, and now the narrator asking him what happened. He said, as you know, I am belonging from army, and I wanted to talk to him, but what he has done through his green light, he has killed everyone. So that's why this soldier was also running away. By that time, the soldier finished telling his story. It was morning. From my window, we could see the 3 tripods shining in the morning light as they stood on the common examining the damage they had done. The narrator and the soldiers realized that it was very unsafe to stay in the house, so they packed as much food and water as they could find in the house and set off for London. Okay, so as I informed you in the earlier only that the writer is English writer. It means he was belonging from England. So now what happened? They are trying to shift in London. Okay, so this is the story. I think you all enjoyed this story because it is in a print form. That's why you are not having that much of interest as you are having the audio visual story. Is it no? So this is all. Thank you. Have a nice day.
की खोज का तो जवाब नहीं सर। अब देखे तो हमारे फ्यूचर में क्या लिखा है? तू बंदूक नहीं की लात से भाग कर नहीं जा सकता। ओए ओए, अरे यो कैसा फ्यूचर है? मन्ने बिल्कुल पसंद ना आया। अरे आज आराम करना चाहती थी और यहाँ फिर चोरों के पीछे भाग रही हूँ और मैं जीप से उछली पर गिरी कहाँ वो तो दिखाई ना दिया।
ये तो मुझे मार्केट रोड लग रहा है। उस रोड के किनारे पर तो नाला है।
के अगर मैं उस नाले में गिरी तो मेरा सारा मेकअप खराब हो जाएगा। बहादुर, हमारा ऑर्डर है, आज तू जीप में ब्रेक नहीं लगाएगा।
ओके मैडम जी, मैं ब्रेक नहीं लगाऊंगा।
हेलो, इंस्पेक्टर बंदूकनी स्पीकिंग। के चोर हीरा लेकर बाइक पर भाग रहा है अब मार्केट रोड पर। हमारा मुंह के देख रहा है, जीप भगा मार्केट रोड की तरफ और